Hello everyone, my name is Bygl, and welcome back to another episode here from the Metacraft Skyblock server. I hope you are having a wonderful day today. So, it is the second episode, and to be honest, actually quite a bit of stuff has transpired in between episodes. So, one of the new things is that I have a new microphone. So, here's the problem, right? I do have a bunch of footage recorded with my old microphone and I can't really put those clips into this video. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a bit of a storytelling session here, and I'm gonna show you quickly everything we did with Case in between episodes. Our journey in today's episode begins with me and Case catching a zombie villager in a boat near our base. Since we already caught a witch in the last episode, I took off on a quest to find a nether portal so we could get a golden apple to cure the villager, which was supposedly already connected to Lady Zentrath and Manly Birch's base. I, of course, met Birch on his island, kindly asked for directions, and, well, got dismissed immediately. So instead, I made a new bridge coming from our base in the general direction of 00. On my way there, I actually hit the road, connecting Birch's Island with the Nether portal, which was kind of a jackpot in all seriousness. In the Nether, I just set up a small platform to collect the necessary gold to get the golden apple and run off before Birch came in and taxed me for going through a portal he doesn't even own. Back at base, we met up with Case, and we successfully cured the villager, only after a few dozen close calls and deaths. As far as other smaller things go, I also asked Birch and Zentra to share their infinite water source with us in trade for an oak sapling, and we also made a tiny passive mob farm from which we already got a few animals. We also built up our base a little bit with Case, but more on that later. So that is right about it, and this is how our base is looking currently. And I think it is looking pretty dang awesome if I do say so myself. So I kinda did these two towers here, I completed them, you saw them in the last episode, and Caves went ahead and started doing the walls, so those are looking really cool. I was kinda thinking about how we should actually approach this series, and this is Skyblock, this is normal Minecraft, so I think we might actually do a lot of stuff together on camera, just to kind of keep the flow going, right? So we don't really have 2 week pauses between episodes, because like the last episode was already a week ago, and I kind of want to have this as a frequent series on the channel, so we're probably going to be discussing a lot of stuff together and doing some of the grind work together with Case on camera when he comes on. And hey, at least I'm gonna get better at talking and doing stuff at the same time, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I do kinda suck at that, so that is a skill that I need to improve. So, what you think of this new tree farm? The plan, we kinda talked about this with Case, we wanna have two of the same tree farms over here mirrored on this crossroads he made, and we wanna have different tree types on each side, so we currently only have oak over here, and we're probably gonna get another tree relatively soon, and we will place that right over here. And I also forgot to mention, the chat message reminded me, we have proximity chat mods, so yeah, currently no one's online other than me, but when people do come online and we come to their islands, they are gonna be able to hear us, and we will be able to hear them, which is gonna be absolutely amazing. So anyway, I have a pretty cool plan for today's episode. So it's, what is this? Is this the second week? It's nearing to be the end of the second week of this server, and we still don't have a mob farm. So that is going to be the main focus of today's episode. We're gonna try to set up a Skyblock friendly mob farm here without Case today. We're gonna be doing this alone, because Case is supposed to be like the design dude, and I'm supposed to be the technical dude. I mean, I built this, which is not very technical, but you know, there is no rule against building, right? I just built that, so we kinda had a start and a running theme, so we could like talk about the build style with K's. So that's the main reason I built that, and I think it looks pretty cool. Could use some windows on the top there, not gonna lie. So, mob farm, mob farm, mob farm. How are we gonna do it? I'm kind of thinking of a pretty old school design right now, kinda a trapdoor water stream design. So our current mob farm looks like this and it doesn't produce anything. And not only that, but we have a witch here which I need K's to to be able to move it, so can't really like upgrade that farm. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find a new spot for it and we're gonna try to build it there. So I'm gonna grab a lot of cobblestone. I've been mining this stuff like crazy. And this is a pretty cool trick. I'm gonna show this to you guys in case someone wants to play Skyblock soon. So if you're like holding M1 like so, right, in your cobblestone generator, and you hit F3 and T, and then you tab out of the game, and you're okay. Good explaining, Bygl. You're supposed to hold M1 the whole time when you do this, but you can hit F3 and T, which will reload your chunks. And if you're still holding M1 and you tab out of the game, and then you tab back into the game, it's gonna hold M1 permanently. I currently don't have my arms anywhere near my mouse or keyboard. So that is a really cool trick. You can basically AFK mine like this as long as your pickaxe has durability. And if you click, then it's gonna stop the auto mine. Just a small life hack. Maybe someone didn't know that, so that is a pretty cool trick. And also, I would kind of like to talk about like the plans of the base and how we want to expand it and move it forwards. But I have no idea. I literally have close to zero no idea, so we're literally just gonna build in a random direction and we're gonna place the mob farm there and we'll hope that it's gonna be a decent spot. So we're gonna go right about this way. We're gonna need some torches so mobs don't spawn there. So this is a thing. Usually I would put the mob farm like directly in the center, right? So it would be like a centerpiece for the base. The base is, however, one block. It has a one block center and the farm is gonna have a 2-block one. So that is an issue. So we're probably just gonna place it somewhere off center. That way it's not gonna like trigger someone's OCD or something. So this seems like a decent spot right here. Maybe slightly more to the left. I'm kind of trying to picture where I want the mobs to drop, and I think this is a decent spot right here. So this is where the mobs are gonna fall. I'm gonna put a pedestal here so we know. And 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where did I start building? Okay, so we're gonna go 1 block lower, maybe 2 blocks, and we're gonna actually no 1 block. I'm really indecisive. I'm kind of trying to work with numbers here. So 24 blocks. That is an issue. There's a zombie right next to our villager. This is a thing. I want to like work with the numbers. So 24 blocks is the minimum range of when mobs can spawn away from you, right? So mobs can only spawn 24 blocks away. So when we're at the killing zone right there, we kind of want to be as near to the farm as possible so we can build as many layers. That is my thinking. So this is where the water stream is going to go. We're gonna go... Is it 7 blocks that water can travel? Or is it 8? I am really unsure right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna test it out here. Okay, this is the correct amount of creepers. So this is the plan. I'm gonna try to explain it here to you. We're gonna have trap doors. Oh, that's an issue. Oh boy, yeah, I literally have a bucket on me. I can't lose this bucket. Oh boy. Oh boy, cover yourselves. Oh, I think I'm just gonna wait for the day. Oh boy, that's scary. Okay, so this is gonna be the concept of the farm. We're gonna have 4 of these water streams in every direction, right? And the mobs are gonna fall down there. And we're gonna have trap doors right here, I think. So mobs actually think trapdoors are full open blocks because this is their normal state, right? So they try to step on it and they can't differentiate between a open trapdoor and a closed one. So they're gonna try to walk from over here to over there, and they are gonna fall into the water streams. That's how we're gonna get mobs into the system, and the spawning platforms are gonna be right over here. So this is where the mobs are gonna spawn, and eventually they're gonna get down here. I don't know how big these actually should be though. Like these spawning platforms. Like I don't even think they should be 2 blocks big, right? Like we want as many of them as possible, but we want them to have the shortest path to the water as possible as well. Like as short of a path to the water as possible. So maybe I should have tested this in creative, but we're just gonna have a single block line of stuff like this, and we're gonna put trapdoors over here as well. And we also use the trapdoor trick over there at the other farm. You can see that right there. Just thought I would explain it in case someone didn't understand how it worked. Okay. You know, right now I'm kinda just thinking about how I can make the farm as efficient as possible. And then I really realize how hideous it's actually gonna be. It's just gonna be this giant cobblestone rectangle stuck in the sky right next to our base. Oh boy, Case is gonna be real happy about this one, I can tell you that much. But anyway, this is the final design that I figured out would be the best. So we're gonna have like pillars dividing the individual spawning places like so, and that is for a reason. So when mobs spawn here, I want them to go into the water as quickly as possible, and having a wall here means that they won't be able to travel between the platforms. Like usually they would actually be able to pathfind from this point to like this point, and that would kind of just waste time, right? So we're gonna sacrifice a single spawning spot over here, and that is hopefully gonna make the rates better. This is literally just me theory crafting, so maybe it's just gonna make everything worse. We'll see in the end. But yeah, I'm gonna build up the rest of this place. Well, maybe I'm not, because I'm out of cobblestone. Yeah, I didn't really make a way down, did I? I guess I can use this. Oh boy. I can hear spiders. Oh, that's not good. I think spiders shouldn't be able to spawn in this farm, but I didn't spawn-proof the top of it, so we might be getting some unwanted visitors right now. Let me just quickly finish this thing already. I don't think I even brought enough cobble still. Let's see. Kinda skeptical about this. I can hear a skeleton. Hey! Hey! No, 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 no. No. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. This is an issue. This is a problem. What do we do? Oh, I had all of the wood on me as well, so we have to just build up and hope is what we gotta do. Oh boy, okay. Oh, we got some stuff here. Got a hobo, I guess. That's a weapon I can use. Okay. Actually, this is pretty good though, because we can make some torches with this. I'm just gonna pillar up all the way to the top and I'm gonna spawn proof it like I should have during the day. If I was actually thoughtful of what I was doing. Oh yeah, this is not friendly looking. Whoa, that was a shot. Actually impressive. Lost a lot of charcoal. It should be spawn proofed now though, so I'm just gonna very quickly run away. Hopefully that's gonna make stuff despawn and then I'm gonna do what I just did one more time, but hopefully it's gonna work. Oh, they didn't despawn. Okay. What do we do? Jump in. Jump in and think later. A horrible idea. How did they not despawn? Did they pick up my stuff? How many spawning places are here? Down here? What? What the heck? Oh no. Oh, this has gone horribly wrong. Okay, one more. There we go. So, quite a bit of time has passed since the last clip. I'm gonna show you what I did here. So, the mob farm is completed, it's finished, and it is working like a charm. Did we just spawn another creeper there? I'm gonna have to fix that hole there. But it is now the other day, and yeah, the bucket we had on the top there, it despawned. So what I did is I went to Lady Zentra's and Birch's place they are on right now, and I actually kindly asked them if they could spare a bucket for me. Those two guys are way more ahead as far as Skyblock progression goes, so they actually not only gave me a bucket, but they also gave me a whole stack of iron, which you can see right here. So I crafted some tools out of that, and I also used the bucket to finish the farm, and it is working really well. So yeah, as you can see, we are getting a bunch of mobs from the farm, actually a surprising amount. Right now I think Ladies and Birch have their farms loaded, so we aren't getting that many mobs. But hey, it is working really well. We are getting a bunch of bone meal, some iron from the zombies as well. And a pretty important thing is that we are also getting bows. So we can actually engage mobs in combat very safely now. So the thing that happened up there probably not gonna happen again anytime soon now that we got the bow. But yeah, that is that project complete. I do still need to make it prettier, and I need to get rid of these pillars here because those are very ugly. But you know what, that is enough mob farming for one day. I want to do something else. So we had our cobblestone generator right here, and I decided to rip it out and move it ever so slightly. Great. So yeah, we're gonna actually try and design our own new cobblestone generator, because Lady Zentra and Birch actually had a very cool looking one, and I wanna see if I can make a similar one. Now I'm doing this just based on memory. I have actually no idea how it is supposed to look, but I'm kinda imagining that the lava is gonna be right about here and it's gonna travel right about here. It's kinda hard to explain, so I'm just gonna build the foundation, and that way you guys can see way more easily. So this is basically gonna be our pipe for the lava. I made it off-center. How did I manage to do that? Like this. Is this gonna spill out, or is this gonna be just big enough? Okay, this is just big enough. This is nice. This is what I wanted. Okay, let's see if this idea actually works. Yeah, we got cobblestone. A bit of an inconvenient thing is that the water is gonna flow like that. Interesting. So how do we make it easier for ourselves? Because this is... I mean, this kind of works. Surprisingly enough, this actually kind of works. Maybe something like this? Yeah, this is way better. Oh, the water still does come out. Oh, it went... Oh, that's... Yeah, that's not good. Basically, what I want to do is I want to have the block form here, and I want to have water above it at all times. Do you know what? There is probably a way simpler way to do this. We're gonna get rid of this top thing altogether, and we're gonna use the stair trick. So if you remember how our last generator looked, I actually used it there. So we didn't actually see any water, yet the cobblestone was generating there all the time. And what I did is I put to... Right, I forgot. There's lava there. But basically, maybe this is a good spot to demonstrate. I put a waterlogged stair right around here. Can I get rid of this? Yes. So let me see if this is actually gonna work. Probably should. There is really no reason for it to not work. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. That's good. That works pretty well. I think we might actually be able to put a hopper there. Let me make a chest. And that way we're gonna have a lossless cobblestone generator, I think. I think that is the case. Let's test it out right here. So we're gonna have a chest wherever, doesn't really matter. But we need the hopper in this block. And now that collected it. And yeah, it's basically instant. It shouldn't get burnt ever. Oh man, that is really cool. So now we have a lossless cobblestone generator. Oh, that is so cool. That is really cool. Okay, I'm gonna try to make it look ever so slightly better so Case doesn't vomit when he comes onto the server. And that is gonna be the end of today's episode. Well, there you have it. Not my greatest work, that's for sure, but it's a start. So I got some stone mixed in, got the trapdoors to hold the water in the stair block, got the hoppers with chests beneath them, and yeah, this is how the cobblestone generator is looking now. It is way quicker though, at least it feels like it sometimes, and we're not losing any of the cobblestone, that is the main thing. But yeah, that is it. So I kinda wanted to go for a cave feeling, like I'm kinda envisioning a room here. Maybe we can put like furnaces into the sides and do our smelting here with Case. I'm gonna have to discuss that with him once he gets on. But yeah, that is going to be the end of today's episode. The main thing I'm gonna do off camera is of course gonna be this. I'm gonna be trying to get as much stuff from the mobs as possible, especially the witches. We haven't gotten a single piece of redstone yet, and no dice there as well, but we did get our first piece of iron from the farm a few seconds ago, and also some glowstone. Let me find it. Yeah, some glowstone. And we also got some bottles, which reminded me that we can actually use the bottles to get some honey from these things, which is pretty neat. And we can also use shears on them to get honeycomb, which we can not only use for beehives now. What is this block? Bee nest. Yeah, the wooden ones are beehives. We can also use these for candles now, so that is a thing that we can decorate our base with. It's basically a source of light that doesn't require burning wood for coal, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that is going to be the end of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful rest of the day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!